We have discovered important information. This implies that the Federal Reserve is preparing to accept XRP globally by the ISO 4217 standard. An official report, which I obtained thanks to the diligent work of a dedicated independent investigator, supports this revelation. Despite the lack of extensive media coverage, this revelation remains solid. You can be confident that important developments are taking place behind the scenes. Ripple's collaboration with the U.S. on CalBank digital currencies CBDCs, Congress's and the SEC's efforts to address SDR liquidity issues, and the activation of XRP for international payments by Japan's top banks are all coming together at this critical juncture. Additionally, there are indications that XRP's value could soar to an astounding $10,000 per unit, indicating that a significant financial revolution may be imminent. However, this is just the beginning of what's happening. Today's episode covers the most recent developments in detail. We aim to present all the data clearly and concisely for your benefit. Please click like before we get into today's amazing developments. Join our community by subscribing and activating alerts. I'll get into why financial giants are placing large bets on the value of XRP in a moment. The Federal Reserve's upcoming significant step to adopt XRP directly relates to reaching new heights. With that said, let's get right to the point of today's discussion. Type "what is the world's bridge currency" into Google, or even better, use the Google Bard app. You'll find that everyone says XRP. Still, more than simply the name matters. The ISO code is what actually determines it. Additionally, the ISO 4217 designation elevates XRP above the status of a mere digital asset and designates it as a distinct identifier. Let's examine this development in more detail. Using the second image as a guide, one can start piecing together the puzzle by searching for Federal Reserve ISO 4217 currency. This standard assigns a three-letter code to each global currency. This milestone solidifies XRP's position as a global currency, enabling easy exchange with any listed currency under the ISO standard, including the US dollar, the euro, sterling, yen, and others. The journey begins to take an interesting turn. We've made a groundbreaking discovery straight from the Federal Reserve's own online platform, thanks to the unwavering efforts of our research team in navigating the complex world of digital finance. In my quest for unquestionable evidence, I turned to the Federal Reserve's official resources for confirmation. The website clearly and unequivocally explains that an ISO 4217 3-let code uniquely identifies all currencies, including the USD and the yen, and it identifies which cryptocurrency belongs to this esteemed club. Among them, XRP was prominently displayed. It's there in front of us, indisputable. The Federal Reserve, a symbol of financial power, recently updated its website on October 24, 2023, providing evidence that this is more than just conjecture. Interestingly, this occurred just one day after the U.S. finished the Ripple litigation and the U.S. Congress firmly approved financial institutions' usage of XRP in their business operations. This series of events is not accidental, rather, it is a meticulously planned story of financial innovation playing out in front of us. As the conversation turns to the possibility of XRP hitting the $10,000 mark, this projection moves forward. It's important to understand that the significance of Ripple's partnerships goes beyond simple cooperation. Beyond speculative theory, Ripple's partnerships are grounded in the reality of global transaction volumes anticipated to flow through the XRP ledger, particularly when considering the facilitation of quadrillions of transactions. A $10,000 valuation for XRP not only appears feasible but, in context, quite economical. It's all about strong faith. Financial organizations like Uphold, with an exceptional holding of more than 1 billion XRP in their portfolio, are prime examples. To put it in perspective, Uphold's staggering 740% investment in XRP, worth over $1.28 billion, dwarfs its entire holdings in other cryptocurrencies. The reasoning behind such a financial industry's desire for a digital asset that can withstand the enormous demands of global finance is the reason for significant investment in XRP. The banking sector is ready to include XRP in a high-value transaction. Therefore, a $110,000 per unit price tag is not just wishful thinking but rather the beginning of a fundamental change like money. Make use of the XRP discussion. It is expected to increase to $10,000 shortly due to its anticipated role in digital currencies issued by central banks. There is evidence to support this theory. The Federal Reserve has provided evidence highlighting XRP's global application by the ISO 4217 standard, with an initiation in the U.S. by the end of 2024. Nevertheless, today's discussion goes beyond price speculation to reveal the enormous potential of a settlement that looms over the SEC and Ripple Labs negotiations. This potential settlement holds the key to ending a protracted legal battle and, if finalized, could result in a significant increase in XRP's market value. We are ready to disclose the specific documents and evidence related to this settlement proposal to Ripple Labs CEO, which could potentially receive approval in the future as its utility expands. We're not just speculating about these developments. Previous settlement offers have been crucial, particularly in light of Judge Torres' order to reach a non-litigious agreement by November 9, 2023. This deadline put tremendous pressure on the parties, prompting the SEC to call an urgent meeting to discuss everything from institutional settlements to the resolution of litigation. The outcome was an impressive $770 million settlement offer to split a lab from the SEC in an attempt to end the lawsuit. However, Ripple demonstrated their tenacity by turning it down. President Joe Biden's willingness to issue an executive order that could have a major impact on XRP and other cryptocurrencies in the wake of this event has also had a major impact on the narrative surrounding XRP. Crypto-legal expert John Deaton has indicated that Ripple is very likely to accept this reduced price, potentially signaling the end of the legal battle with the SEC. However, this executive order is just the start of our in-depth investigation. Ripple Labs received a second, much smaller settlement offer of $2 million. We're getting into the nuances today. We are considering the possibility that XRP will reach the much-discussed $10,000 milestone, as well as the noteworthy 10% spike in market activity that has occurred recently. In response to President Biden's significant executive order, there has been an increase in market activity over the last 24 hours. This acceleration and raising of stakes emphasize that the orders aim to support the Federal Reserve's adoption of XRP globally by the ISO 4217 standard, a conclusion backed by independent research. Shortly after this directive, a settlement proposal surfaced, pressuring Ripple Labs to agree and end their legal dispute with the SEC. The proposed settlement for Ripple involves a $20 million fee to end the Ripple SEC lawsuit. This is a novel circumstance, especially in light of our CEO's remarks regarding U.S. banks' interest in using XRP in the wake of their SEC legal challenges. A comprehensive victory in the lawsuit might lead to a substantial shift in the Federal Reserve's strategy for implementing XRP, indicating a possible spike in transactions over the XRP ledger. I always advise viewers to do their own research and consult with professionals before making any financial decisions, and today's discussion goes beyond simple speculation. Instead, it explores the concrete and quickly changing landscape of XRP's role in the global financial system. Please keep in mind that I am not a licensed financial advisor, and the content presented in these videos is purely for entertainment purposes. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, please click the like button. Don't forget to enable the alerts so you can be the first to know when I upload new stuff.